go title fight in the UFC women's flyweight division, and all eyes tonight are on the #1 contender trying to dethrone the champion. I think she's got a great chance to do it.
Yeah, she believes it. And very rarely do we see a challenger that is this highly regarded. She has done everything right on her journey to trying to become the champion. She has left no stone unturned in the training room, but it's in her performances inside the octagon where so many are so sure she has been a world beater, as she has made herself the #1 contender.
There were some rumors this week that it was going to be a difficult weight cut. It did not appear to be so, and now all that is left is to fight. We will see if she can break through and become the champion. Well, with respect to Amanda Nunes, you can argue that Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's mixed martial arts athlete of all time. And by the way, I know you've been checking out that career mode. How about Shevchenko moonlighting as a coach?
I mean, if you're going to be coached by anyone, you want to be coached by this young lady right here. She has won everything that she has done. And look, you at the Performance Institute, before you get your lunch, you pop in and you see the champ. Valentina Shevchenko has the mind of a champion, but she also has the skills that have allowed for her to distance herself from the UFC flyweight division. She's a phenomenal fighter, and I'm pretty sure she's a phenomenal coach.
And man, has she put her small nation of Kyrgyzstan on the world map with all of her UFC success. Another big spot in a career full of them for Valentina Shevchenko here tonight. Tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC flyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go with round 1. A special feeling in the air as Valentina Shevchenko gets back on the proving ground here tonight. She has said, and I quote, "This opponent gives me the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece." What does that mean exactly? I kind of feel like Valentina Shevchenko might be highlight chasing here tonight. We'll see how she approaches the early portions of this fight. Shevchenko looking very comfortable on the feet as usual, and a lot of that just comes from spending her entire career under her first and longtime head coach, Valentina. Just out of range with that right hook. They're certainly getting after it early. Frantic pace early on to this one. Big power shot there. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Well, it's not considered a power shot or even a significant strike, but that jab looked pretty significant to me.
When you land that jab like she does, it is a significant strike. To hell with anybody else says.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Counters with a left.
He did a great job setting up that high kick. Great commitment to the kicking game. Another head kick lands. She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice jab by Valentina Shevchenko.
Beautiful block there.
Nice combination of strikes there by Shevchenko. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combinations, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Well, you want to talk about a case of pick your poison. That is the reality when you fight Valentina Shevchenko, and her opponent tonight has had no answers on the feet.
Well, no answers, because Valentina and her accuracy causes problems for everyone. I think that she is one of the most talented counter-strikers we have seen in the UFC in a long time. So every time her opponent feels like she has an opportunity, Valentina puts her back in her place. She has looked amazing tonight.
Elbow there blocked by Shevchenko. Takedown defense is there.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Nice leg kick.
Big uppercut. Final minute of round one. Shevchenko's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Nice crack there. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, look at that. Oh, she's hurt bad.
Fiorot's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she was already in the finishing mode.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go.
She's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Stay in control. Stay sharp.
Oh!
Oh, and now a big left hook. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. That's a really strong leg kick there by Shevchenko. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. Oh.
Nicely done. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet. Look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Maybe the beginning of the end, Chad.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Beautiful.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. There really see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, my goodness.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. Elbow lands. Shevchenko's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter.
There it is again. Look at that.
Well, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, man, it is the weapon that has changed the game, and she lands another bruising calf kick there.
Another bruising calf kick. She's an amazing fighter. She knew what she wanted to do, and she has gotten it done to this point.
Back kick there. The overhand left is true.
Another good stick to the head.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Final second. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Good round.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, shins, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet. but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked, crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now.
Oh, nice right hand punch. Yeah. Oh, nice combination. Nice right.
Well, how good is that jab as she continues to just snap her opponent's head back all night long? You see the numbers there, bottom of your screen, and these jabs are really starting to add up and potentially starting to take their toll now on the opposition. Fiorot's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside position. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
There's a lot of good movement.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Fiorot. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. It looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She's doing a great job of controlling her. Now she's got to get her chest to the mat and let her shoulder do the rest of the work.
And maybe it's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
All right, so the Kazakhstan-born Valentina Shevchenko, your winner here tonight, proving yet again that she remains one of, if not the best bantamweight on the planet. Not sure there's a woman in the game right now who mixes all of her different skills as well as the talented and